Have you ever seen a better flick? Have you ever seen one better timed? Subbuteo, Game of the Day with Dave and Big Chris.
Well, this was an interesting affair. Manchester City against Liverpool. Usually these games push out a bit of a different result than the one we got this one. They're usually a bit more exciting, but it was a decent opener. Manchester City start quite well, putting the pressure onto Liverpool from the get-go here. It was nearly Liverpool that struck first though. Bobby Firmino with an opportunity towards the edge of the box. Wasn't quite over the shooting line. Whether he played for the corner or not, we don't know. But either way, that's the crack. That's what happened. Let's enjoy it. But then here coming with Paul Cook very, very close there to open up the scoring. Wonderful ball across there. Found Sean Gota. As we'll see in a moment, it was an opportunity, but he tried to be too clever with the flick. He tried to bring it round him, but Alisson then got a hand on it and was able to clear. Unlucky there, but he could have done more at the far post. Sadio Mane there with a great opportunity, thumping it off the post of Nicky Weaver. In the second half, though, they looked the strongest of the teams, did Manchester City. And the first goal was an absolute thunder strike there. Might have got a touch through from Van Dijk, but it was a great goal to start. Liverpool then, Mo Salah there with forcing a brilliant save from Nicky Weaver. And again, but this time Weaver with a massive hand there, getting out of danger. Man City then towards the end nearly made it 2, but towards the end of the game it was all about retaining possession till the final whistle so they could walk away with the 3 points, and Liverpool unable to stop them. A good effort, 1-0 City. This should be an absolutely wonderful game. Looking forward to this. Both teams in winning ways at the start of this season, and it's only looking better from there. But here we go. Really excited. Goodness me. Ball flicked forward there from Albeck. Can Ferdinand get hold of it? He can't. Back mean he's saving that one. Sweeping it up as well, and he'll clear this one long. Here they come forward. Fotherington Thomas has the ball. Oh, goodness me. It's not. Oh! Nearly Luiz cutting in from the inside there. Couldn't quite finish. Couldn't add to his tally for the season either. Warren Barton now with the ball. Barton plays the ball forward. Ball and camera pans very, very beautifully across, shall we say. David Ginola's there. Oh! David Ginola coming in from deep there. I thought he was up top. Oh, but look at this. Bartmini's taken the goal kick. He's ticked it straight to Les Ferdinand. Look at that, then it's played across by Beardsley. Les Ferdinand, what an opportunity, turns himself round. Can he add to his tally for the season? Top scorer in the division, and that is why. Les Ferdinand won, Chubbins nil. Newcastle go up. Oh, Bartmini got, well, a hand, a leg, a thigh, a hip, who knows? It's thundered off him though into the goal. That's what matters. Chubbins now coming across. Opportunity down the right wing. Fernandes has done so well to get himself some space there, leaving themselves open at the back there. Newcastle, can they get back? He's managed to hold off the ball, and he's just lost out. Goodness me! I've just remembered I've got all the I've got the cards next to me. I can tell you exactly who that was. I believe. Oh, well, it's all gone wrong anyway. It's all fine. But look at this ball comes across. Fernandes has an opportunity. Fernandes! Fernandes has scored! What a finish that is. There we go. Found the correct team sheet. It's gone straight past Sherchek. Oh, goodness me. And it was Beresford on the left back who should have done better. Oh, I love these cheat cards. I told you I'd do them. Look at this now. Moving forward. We've got Luiz again. Oh, wonderful challenge there by Peacock. Newcastle coming forward again though. Who can they find? He's nipped it across. There's an opportunity. Surely is he going to take this one? It is. It's a goal. It's in. And it's Howie. He's come from centre back. I don't know who flicked him that high up the field, but Howie scored from centre back. I remember writing his number down from there. It's a wonderful finish. Mountain to climb here from Chubbins though. Look at this. Pablo Fernandes in from deep, in from his own half. And it's a goal! It's the equaliser! It's 2-2! What a finish that was! Look where he's come from! That has got to be goal of the century! Oh my days, what a finish! Nettles into the left-hand corner. Chubbins 2, Newcastle 2. Here we go now, Luiz. Oh, it's not, it's Penandes again. He's managed to get it past Beresford. He has an opportunity and he just puts it wide of the post. Almost written in the stars for him to get his hat-trick there, but look at this. Albert plays the ball off with Lee. Albert! He can't quite finish it. Newcastle now tapping on the door. Chubbins now. Will they have an opportunity? Knocks it one. Barton can't quite get across. Neither can Peacock. Surely Big Stevie Bibbs is going to score from there. Shreechek, what a fantastic save that is. Keeping Newcastle in this one. Look at this now. Newcastle breaking his end-to-end stuff. And he's cleared away. But the ball's been recycled back in. Who have they got now? They've got Lee. That's Ginola. He's got Lee. There he is. He kicks the ball forward. He's trying to be blocked off by Grabber. Grabber doing a wonderful job though so far. He's lost the ball though. Ferdinand's got an opportunity there. You've got Burt trying to come and cover him. Ferdinand knocks it one. The lights go off. It's that much. He knocks it two. Burt tries to cover him. Three. Les Ferdinand scores. Maybe it came off the toes of Burt. On the base of Burt. He won't mind. It's Newcastle 3. Chubbins Athletic 2. Right in the death, and Chubbins have lost this one. Look at this, Grabber's mortified with that one. Les Ferdinand runs over to Kevin Keegan. They've won this one. Little Plastic Chris getting involved. He's unhappy with the style of the celebrations. Bart Meany's had a woeful game today. He's conceded 3. When is the last time he ever did that in a game? Answers on a postcard, Darren, I'm sure you'll know. But look at this now, the Newcastle players celebrating 3 points. Week 3, 3 points. They go top of the table. Both teams in their away strips for this one. 90s Norwich and, 90s Leeds United as well. Some fantastic lineups here. Came forward first on Norwich. John Polston of all players coming forward for that one to score. And Daryl Beckford. I told you I get better at these names. I've got them written down and everything. Daryl Beckford, he came forward. Radebe showed him the door though and he couldn't quite finish there. This time though, he's Leeds United coming forward. Lee Boyer knocked the ball across. Found Rodney Wallace on the end. Was tried to block off by Daryl Such, but no such thing happened indeed. 1-1 straight past Brian Gunn. Norwich came forward again though. Well blocked off though by David Weatherall. David Weatherall getting the better of his man and knocking that one away. Leeds United did then come forward again. Knocks the ball across past Polston. And there was a long-range effort, I believe, from Harry Kewell, who just managed to nip the ball across. Jimmy Floyd has back in though, but the goal scorer Polston knocking, he's making sure he's deflected away. Oh, well, blocked off, my bad. Then Bruno Ribeiro, of all players, came in but couldn't quite finish. Chelsea took on Dynamo in what was a replay of the Season 2 Division 1 Championship title decider, where Dynamo won thanks to a brace from Witten, pipping Chelsea on the last day. So plenty to play for between these two teams and animosity over the seasons. Chelsea came forward first, doing a very, very good job. Vialli couldn't quite get hold of that one though. And Girardi manages to nip in. And Ladebe sweeped up the rest. Sweep, that's a terrible word. Honestly, you'd think you wouldn't know that I was teaching my own kid out the English language in subjects, would you? But goodness me. Right, so here we go forward anyway. Buckfast had an opportunity and it was well blocked there by Petrescu coming in from the right-hand side. Dynamo then came forward again. It was a lovely opportunity towards the edge of the box and it was a deflection often to the post but couldn't quite turn it into the goal from Nartin. Di Matteo got himself into a wonderful position in the second half and what a wonderful save force from Warren Tiss on that one, who's back into the side fresh. Chelsea did a wonderful job again. Dennis Wise just going past the post on this one. Dynamo did have the moments though, that one flanging off the post from Buckfast. But Chelsea there came forward. Vialli there, the bald-headed wonderman, he's had one last opportunity. Off the post though, brilliant piece of defending by Di Cafu. Nubbins could have finished the game though, hitting the post in the dying seconds. Both of them take a point each. Sheffield United took on Arsenal in this affair. Could have been tense. Well, it could have been a bit more placid like, but you know, we certainly had a game.
Sheffield United and Arsenal both desperate for points this season. Arsenal doing well to start with, though. Sheffield United, though, holding a wonderful defence. Jagielka and Page tight as a centre-back combination. Unable to break through this time, and Page knocked it against Henry for the corner, but for the goal kick, my apologies. Adi Akinbaye then came through, but look at this. Arsenal, could they have got more men behind the ball? And this one, deflected effort over the bar, corner kick. Although the corner kick was pretty lethal. The ball came across, it bounced off every. Danny Cadamartri there was forcing a wonderful save from David Seaman. And another one there, great effort this time. Akinbaye again, Seaman knocking it round the post. Second half, Sheffield United did very, very well there. Michael Brown came from centre midfield, but he didn't get enough on it, and Seaman could see that one easily wide. As the day went on, though, they kept pressing there. Ashley Cole came to the rescue here, managing to block that one off, and Seaman found that one easy to collect up the remains. Arsenal finally got a foothold in the game, though. Then an opportunity there. Patrick Vieira finding himself out wide. Tame and Paddy Kenny knocked that away. Although Mr. Arsenal himself then did break. Page, though, managed to force a deflection to thunder across onto the post. Great effort from Parlour. Sheffield United, though, came through on the closing stages. They were dominant all the way through. Michael Tong managed to get himself into a decent position. Found Adi Akinbaye going through the centre, who knocked it through. Came off Tong again, who managed to get himself in a wonderful position and just hit the post. Seaman tipping it on there. 0-0, take the spoil.
So welcome to the end of week 3 of Game of the Day. We got stuck straight into the game this time round. Sometimes, you know what, let's just cut the pretence and let's get stuck straight in.
Crack on.
And now I've got the official proper week 3 piece of paper behind me. I'm not talking to you about Division 1 or week 1 this time, which we've just done for like 4 minutes.
It's take 2.
Yes, not very good, but let's straight away go through the results.
The previous tip was really interesting, actually. We were really funny, weren't we?
But absolutely hilarious, honestly. I'm going for a BAFTA, honestly, telling you. But let's start off.
Should we pause it then? Hey.
But let's start off in Liverpool 0, Manchester City 1. Comprehensive game there. Manchester City, their first time in the season, and 7 points on the board already. Talk me through it.
Liverpool worked the game, were they? Whoever played with Liverpool, worked there, were they?
Didn't play well.
Got a bit grumpy.
Unfortunately,
set the tone.
Maybe when they replace with the 90s team, they'll stop playing like that. So they'll be alright. Is it Paul Cook?
Yeah, probably.
I never remember his name. What's his call? What's Cook's name? Number 11, Manchester City in the 90s.
Yeah, probably Cook. Is it Matty Paul? Definitely Cook, isn't it? Yeah.
Brian Cook. Jimmy Cook.
Who gives a cook?
But yeah, he's on the score sheet again. That is as well. I'm telling you, stats this season, all good. That Cook with 2 goals this season already, and the Manchester City.
He's on fire.
So he is, yeah, top scoring from left midfield there. It tells you something about Man City. They're really going for it this year, aren't they?
Yeah, they do. Obviously, depends on where they end up after 3 minutes of Asbutio play with us. that left back scored again.
But anyway, let's move on then, because I'm going to leave the last fixture now, because I believe that there's only... When we talk about Game of the Day as a thing, and we've tried different formats, this week's episodes, as you've seen, quite literally are just, there is a Game of the Day and the other 4. Yeah. So, in fact, let's talk about that now. Because otherwise, if I leave that right at the end, you'll all switch off after 2 minutes. We're a bit bobbins today, yeah. The Chubbins Athletic 2, Newcastle United 3. It came to the last flick of the game in stoppage time. Les Ferdinand sank you.
Let's work out where that last flick came from. Big Steve, little Stevie Bibbins is through on goal. Slammed it towards goal, saved.
By Warranty, strong hands, bounces out to the left wing.
Yeah, hits my player, presumably, goes out for throwing. You throw it in, and basically score.
Yeah, and old Ferdinand sinks you, doesn't he? He drops you.
Yeah.
It's
actually been a throwing it. I'm thinking, it was supposed to be my player, wasn't it?
I don't know, but either way.
Yeah, but it came
what matters is then we built the play up, Newcastle stuck the ball in the back of the net, and that sends Newcastle top of the table, and Chubbins hurtling down into 3rd.
I went 1-0 down, pretty early doors, isn't we? I'm sulking that.
Les Ferdinand, beautiful.
I'm gone.
Beautiful
I'm gone. Mentally, I'm gone. Then Pablo Fernandez pulls it.
It was Howie, wasn't it? That the centre back scored, didn't he? And then Ferdinand. Yeah. Fernandez pulls it back.
Screaming of a goal.
But now let's talk.
Game on. Half-time team talk's different. We're back in the game, aren't we?
No. Fernandez's goal, the first one, was a good goal from the right wing.
It was a little dinky.
But then talk me through, because I think
Dinky Dubbins
it was.
yeah.
It might have been Howie. Actually, no. Howie scored the second goal. I've got it right on here. Howie scored the second goal for Newcastle to make it 2-1. But then
Just
straight
first
from
one, it was away with the
kickoff,
lads,
talk
wasn't
me too. Hey. But then let's talk to me about the Pablo Fernandez's second goal. I mean, from kickoff.
Unbelievable. If you're watching English Supporters Association,
That's goal of the month.
don't even put it as a competition. It's goal of the month.
It's goal of the month.
It's goal of the
It's
month.
goal of the year.
Goal
It's goal of the century. But no, absolutely beautiful
How
play.
what a player.
And I
what
think
a player.
sometimes when you're relaxed, you play your best debut because you're like, oh, this is it's all garbage. It's not going my way. Pinged him from absolutely nowhere. Absolutely thundered that in corner.
I remember that on replay downstairs in Big TV.
As Andy Gray said at the Leeds United Blackburn game in the 90s, I used to have it on video, didn't we? It takes 2 goalkeepers to stop that. That's unsavable.
That's the Irish.
That's the Irish Andy Gray. Yes. Fiddly. Yeah. Fiddly
Andy
expenses. Andy O'Gray. But unbelievable game that. But Newcastle taking the spoils in there, and I'm sure it's still a sore spot, isn't it?
I think they fucking bought the league again. I don't think.
But let's move on. Anyway, moving on.
It was a good game. It came back twice. Could start the second half. I let another stupid bloody goal in. Let Steve, however the lads score, and then Hernandez brings it back. Hernandez had a bit of a chance towards the end. Bibbin threw on goal. Should have slotted it in.
Now we've got the stats in front of us, though.
Yeah.
Talks of dropping Bart Meany at the end of the game for Merv the Swerve for the next game.
But
Bart Meany,
the first goal, he passed it straight to the Newcastle.
But Bart Meany, in statistics, has got 2 clean sheets in 3 games.
I didn't mean it.
Is that justifiable to drop him?
No, it's not. I was sulking. That
Is
all.
Merv now going to ask for a transfer because he thinks he's playing next week and now you stop sulking?
You're just trying to stir in the pot, aren't you?
That's the whole point of being a pundit, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be
Yeah,
controversial.
it's going to be controversial. No, I think we'll stick with Bark.
Hmm?
Yeah. I ain't got a Roddy keeper in.
So,
fair one, so, yeah.
Pewey's not decaf on yet, is it?
Yeah.
Right, Norwich City 1, John Polston scoring from centre back, Leeds United 0. Reasonable game, had the chances, Kuhl at the end, Boyer halfway through the first half. Could have been different.
Could have been different. Yeah, it should have been different, I think. Norwich doing their thing.
In fact, is that the right scoreline? Didn't Rodney Wallace stick one in?
Yeah. So it was 1-1, wasn't it?
It's 1-1, isn't it?
Yeah, so that, hey, imagine Brian Gunn with his blooming 3 clean sheets.
Oh, Brian Gunn's got 2 clean sheets then, hasn't he?
Yeah, Rodney
Good
Wallace,
Lord.
Super Rodney Wallace, yeah.
Rodney Wallace stuck one in.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I'll have to put Wallace's name in there and all.
Yeah.
Well, that went well. Game of the day, professional as ever. Hey, quick. Work out that league table
It's
then.
right, no, it's still right.
How was it?
Yeah.
How was it right then?
Because
Leeds United have drawn 3 then, but they drew that one.
Yeah.
Okay, otherwise they lost one, wouldn't they? Okay, you're right, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah, Rodney Wallace getting on the score sheet there, crikey, that could have been embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right, less said about that game the better. Chelsea Dynamo Nubbins. Chelsea
not a bad
and
game, actually,
finally
not a bad
deep out
game.
into their away kit, weren't they, from there
Yeah.
to play that one?
Yeah.
Dynamo though hit the woodwork 4 or 5 times maybe.
2-3 times, yeah.
Chelsea 2
yeah.
solid things. So do you know what? It might have run out 0-0. It was a great game.
It was a decent game, that. Yeah. It wasn't like the last game, which was a bit naff. But
Yeah, I think it was a really good game
Yeah, it
in
was,
the end.
yeah.
But it felt like it was a bit garbage. But actually, when you look at it, there was a lot of chances, and it could have gone a lot differently.
Yeah, should have been some goals in that game. It was a good 0-0.
It was indeed.
Yeah.
Me brave enough to play with just a standard decals, even though substitutes, so I can't
Yeah.
tinker it too much.
Yeah, that's right.
Nearly tinkered.
Tinkerman almost got involved, but
Nearly
no.
tinkered. Didn't tactically tinker.
Yeah.
And the last game, Sheffield United 0.
I think I need to
Arsenal 0.
for the next game, Nubbins play. I think I'll decal you the substitutes quickly to just throw that into the pot. Really, who they're playing.
Of course, yeah. So Sheffield United 0, Arsenal 0 the last game. Another thing, less said about that the better. Dennis Bergkamp playing
Typical
left
Colin
back for some
performance,
reason.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Can you say Colin performance? Nearly had the chances hit the post at the end. I think, didn't it? Could have sunk it. But the first points on the board for Arsenal.
I know Arsenal's struggling.
Massive indeed. Well,
Battle jobs maybe.
Indeed, that concludes that. So let's talk about now. In a moment, we're going to talk about the league tables of Division 1 and 2. But let's start off then. let's talk about the race for the Golden Boot.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Pablo Fernandez with 4.
Oh,
leading the track.
Hablo, really a beauty, a little beauty, Hablo.
Les Ferdinand on 3 goals.
Yeah, new to the division as well. He's
And
settled
then
well, hasn't he?
Joint third, we've got Cook from Manchester City, Witten from Dynamo Nubbins, and David Ginola with those 2 free kick wonder classes.
yeah.
So some good players at the top there.
Have Chubin scored a goal?
Pablo Fernandez has scored 4.
Yeah, that's it.
Luis got 1.
Luis got
So Fernandez is the key point of your team by the looks of it, isn't it? But it's looking
It's keeping fresh, don't we?
clean sheets now.
Yeah.
We have, well, Dynamo are the only team that have not conceded a goal all season so far. But James Bondini did play the first 2 games, and Tis, painted by Colourfield, played today due to kick clashes. But, we'll just say that. Let's say James is on international duty.
Fancy replacing a goalkeeper who's got 2 clean sheets.
He was on international duty.
In a different
He's eating
kit.
paella. Right, so James Bondini with 2 clean sheets. Nicky Weaver.
He could be on a mission, couldn't he?
He could.
Yeah.
But he's but that's why we chose it. But Bondini with 2, Weaver with 2 clean sheets, Brian Gunn of Norwich with 2 clean sheets, Bart Meany allegedly getting dropped with 2 clean sheets. So 4 goalkeepers in the race there. But by the looks of it, every single team, I believe, has had a clean sheet this season.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good goalkeeping so far.
It's good for the laundry man, yeah.
Good for the laundryman indeed. But last thing, let's talk about the tables then. Let's not worry too much about the stats.
Should we turn the table round?
It'll be backwards. Just send me the graphic.
Like me.
So Newcastle. top of the table, Christopher, is
Newcastle.
right. Stop this now. I'm not editing. I'm not doing it.
That's
Right.
right. But yeah, I'll open it back.
Yes, I'm not editing. Newcastle top of the league with 9 points, 3
If
wins
you
from
speed that up,
3.
it says Newcastle. Right, Newcastle, yeah. Top of the table, blimey, 9 points. Unbeaten.
Who's second, Christopher?
4 goals, goal difference. Man City is on 7. Chubbins missed the opportunity
On
to
6.
stay, yeah, on 6.
They are only 3 points away from the top of the table, though.
yeah.
It's
One
anything
game can change it.
One game can change it massively. Then Dynamo on 5.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Top 4 looking okay. Got to stop Newcastle breaking away.
I'm kind of
Losing the
shocked,
game,
if I'm honest,
yeah.
that I'm up there. I mean, I don't really recall scoring many goals. I think that's just come from that was it. Witten scored 2, and then I drew
That's
the
it,
other 2 games.
Yeah.
So solid defending gets you up there. George Graham-esque. Speaking of which, Leeds United on 3.
3 draws,
languishing
3
to the
points,
bottom,
yeah.
maybe saying goodbye to the chances of the league this season and going mid-table.
Not defending that well, are we?
Norwich City on 3 as well, down there. Sheffield United on 2. It's all going wrong. He nearly won the league last year with our old Colin. It's going wrong.
Has he lost his magic?
But this is shocking. You feel like we've turned the table the wrong way around, because at the bottom, each on 1 point, Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal. Of all the 3 teams you'd expect, that's the magic of Subbuteo, isn't it? Chelsea, garbage. Liverpool playing utterly atrocious. And Arsenal, the biggest bottle jobs going, bottling the Subbuteo divisions as well.
Man, by the time this has gone out, they might have stormed to finish. Leeds have beat Man City away. Save themselves for a run, I mean.
Pull the other way.
Yeah, but
it's the end of April in real time here. Who knows once the when the Subbuteo Collectors Cup finally
in real life, that'd be fantastic to see, wouldn't it? Chelsea, Liverpool and Arsenal fighting relegation.
It's a
You'd
shake-up,
love to
isn't
see
it?
it. You'd love to see that.
Well,
A lot of money they spent.
Well, I'd say it's a shake-up, but Newcastle and Man City are top.
Yeah, true, yes, he's gone wrong with it, basically. The league's gone wrong.
You missed the shake joke, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 witty,
Shake
clever
down,
for you.
shake.
But let's move on
Yeah.
to Division 2. Who doesn't love Division 2? This is looking... well, this is certainly interesting. Currently top of the table, Blackburn Rovers with 10 points.
Dominating.
Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur and Bristol City joint second on 9 points.
Ooh.
Hotting up at the top, West Ham with 8 points. Wolverhampton Wanderers on 6, Everton on 5, and languishing at the bottom we have Crystal Palace and Leicester City on 4 points and Birmingham City on 2.
Birmingham struggled this year.
Don't want to drop out of Division 2 anymore, do you? Since
No.
the Division 3 trapdoor has everything disappeared and is wide open, isn't it? So some work to do from them, isn't there?
Can Man United bounce back?
Man United, can they bounce back on the first time?
Do we hope they don't, really? Man, they haven't got Fernandes, have they? Bruno Fernandes in that team, so...
Yes, everyone loves the Fergie team.
I hate Bruno Fernandes and Marshall Passman. Do you know what I also hate? Is James Maddison from Leicester. I thought he was a decent kind of player, but so I watched him on the road this week. What an absolute knob! Chased the referee on the pitch all game. Literally, him and Paul Tierney are like, he said bum chums on TV.
Well, you just did, so it's fine.
Unbelievable. Anyway.
That's it. Well, we
James
have got teams from the 90s, so we have
James
got
Madison, you watch the
90s
video game of the
catchphrases
day,
as well.
then just unsubscribe right now. Because I do not like you. I don't respect you.
You feel better after that?
Nearly.
Well, moving on from there very quickly. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in before we rabbit on too much.
Unless you're James Madison, obviously. What a knob.
We've got the Champions League group stages and the Europa Caravan Cup group stages to bring you the next two episodes. And then we've got League Week 4. We return back to the league, so very interested in that. Looking forward to seeing you in Europe.
What game is next in week 4 day?
And in week 4, it is El Plastico! Chubbins Athletic against Dynamo Dublin. I thought that was the last game of the season.
No.
We'll go with that. It's anyway.
Yeah, if we're wrong, then will there be a full retraction?
If you're wrong, I don't want to be right.
We're doing country music now, yeah.
Oh, he's right. Oh my God, there's some right games coming up in week 4. You'll have Newcastle United versus Liverpool, always tasty.
Bottom, yeah.
Leeds United, Manchester City, interesting.
Table, yeah.
Dynamo, Chubbins, Arsenal versus Norwich, and Sheffield United versus Chelsea. Join us for the next weeks of European Cups, and then join us for El Plastico. We'll make a massive deal of that. We'll walk away. Right.